this is the wheel of intimacy. There's a dance that happens in your body, and for everybody, it's different. So for some people, they're very sensual, and estrogen tends to make us more colorful in our emotions and more interested in sensual awareness and relaxation. Often for women, it takes them 27 minutes to get into the right state to have multiple orgasms or to even have pleasure peaks. 27 minutes, unless you know the Taoist shortcuts. There are shortcuts, which is good news for anyone who wants to learn them. But 27 minutes. No, when you've been in a relationship a long time, 27 minutes is a long time. I can hear some laughter going on here, so we definitely is going, yes, it is a long time. No, but it is. We run differently. Men tend to run a lot more fire yang energy. Women tend to run a lot more yin of the slower energy. And you can see in this wheel, there's a dance. So for me, what feels very yin and very relaxed may not be the same as what you feel. But it's your balance and my balance. So you just got to find the balance. And we polarize sexuality because we put sexuality all into the fire stuff, all into, feeling turned on, feeling aroused, all of those things. Arousal in the nervous system doesn't actually mean sexual arousal. It just means that the nervous system is working. And sometimes that means adrenaline and blood flow and actually shutting down certain areas of your body. So we want to arouse the nervous system in a yin way, which is a deeply relaxed way. Not a yang way, which is a contractive way. And there are different sorts of orgasms you can have as well, because a contractive orgasm is, generally speaking, a friction-based orgasm. We can mostly figure it out. There's plenty of material online to help you figure that out if you haven't gotten it right yet. And that's also consistent with fertility and being young, etc. The way we make love and have intimacy in our 20s is not the way we can make love and have intimacy in our 30s and beyond. It can become better. I call it the midlife pleasure awakening. Women's sexual peak starts at around, because it's different for everyone, 35. So this thing of as you grow older, you're just not going to have an intimate life, it's nonsense. It's what the media wants to sell you, but it's not true. So those are just things that you can see what the sympathetic nervous system is using and what the parasympathetic nervous system is using. And obviously, they're not completely separate. There is a dance going on all the time between the inhale and the exhale, which nervous system you're in. But when you're in the parasympathetic nervous system, most spiritual experiences happen there. Think about the things that make you deeply aware, deeply relaxed. Those are the things that you're doing. You're in the parasympathetic nervous system. You can actually feel the gear change. And that is where self-awareness and that becomes possible. And you can use pleasure to access those states.